what I usually do is when I come to get Tucker, instead of me just going up to him and then him seeing me coming and running away, basically, I don't even know if this is right, but it works for me. I just go and I kind of get his attention where he can see me, and I just stand there, and then he just comes to me. And if he kind of looks at me and takes a step towards me, I'll take a step back. Because I'm basically using the principle of what I use in groundwork now when I come to catch him. So it's more like I'm inviting him to me rather than me just walking up to him and kind of, getting in his personal bubble too soon. Hi, Bob. What are you doing? I don't have to. So when Tucker first started running away from me in the field, I had to ask myself why he was doing that. And I realized it was probably because I wasn't making his time with me fun. So he associated me with being boring or just too much hard work. And so where I started then was I started to change up our routine. I was starting to make sure that our training included some fun things that would keep his mind interested and keep him having fun. And also just taking breaks from all the hard work, That can be much on a horse sometimes. And so just making sure that they're having fun, that they're relaxed, that they see you in the field and they're like, oh, we're gonna have fun today, instead of thinking, oh gosh, here we go again, So that's where I started, and then I started on groundwork and kind of associating what I was doing and how I was approaching him in the field with the groundwork that we were working on. So I'll go show that to you guys now. Okay, so I wanted him to be able to understand what I'm asking him in the field, just like when I ask him doing groundwork. So the first thing I wanted to teach him is if I'm in front of his eye line, that means for him to stop. Because in the field, if he starts to walk away from me, I can just get in front of his eye line and he'll know not to walk past. So let's see. Good boy. Good boy. And then, if I step back, come on, he's gonna step towards me. Good. And come to me. So I wanted him to be able to have something to understand, to communicate, with my body language in the field. And so basically, how you get to this point is, well, first, you have to get the stopping aspect. He has to know that if I walk in front of him, that he has to stop. And so what I do is I'm going to ask him to stop. Good. Good. And then when I take a step, he knows to come into me. So in the beginning, most horses won't want to come into you. So basically, what you're going to have to teach them is that you mean rest. So coming into you means for them to rest. And so if I ask him and he doesn't come in, then I'm immediately going to make him go back on the rail and work. But you always give him the opportunity to do right. So I would ask him to stop, ask him to come in. If he didn't, send him back out. And you just do that until he decides to come in. But yeah, he's gotten good at it. Hey, come on. Good boy. Good boy. Okay, so the first thing you want to do to get your horse to start coming to you in the field is just to build your bond with them and also create associations that are positive for them. You don't want them to see you come in to get them in the field and they think, oh no, here we go again. It's going to be a hard training day. We're going to do the same thing we always do. It's just always an environment of stress or frustration. So the first thing you really need to do is just check yourself. Check how you are around your horse. Are you just constantly pushing them to work hard? Are you constantly getting frustrated with them? Because chances are, they read off your emotions and they read off the atmosphere that you're creating. And so if you're creating that negative environment, then they're going to associate you with that environment. So in order to create a positive association, first things first, they got to associate you with fun and with being part of their herd. So that's where building your bond comes in. You want to build your bond with your horse so that they see you as one of their herd members, so they look up to you. Also really establishing leadership. As much as some people think that horses don't like leadership, they really do. And so just establishing yourself as the alpha and the leader in the relationship. Gaining their respect will come from that, and gaining their respect will also help positively associate you. Another thing you can do is just... No, he wants his buddies. Another thing you can do is just change up your routine. Horses know that if they see you in the field and they're going to do the exact same thing that kind of bores them, they're not going to want to do it. So change up your routine, make it fun for your horse, try some new things. That's what I do with him, because, you know, I checked myself, realized that I was just kind of being really hard on him. So I added a lot of new stuff for us to just do and enjoy together, just to help him think of me in a good light and see me in the field and be like, oh, what are we going to do today? You know, instead of, oh gosh, here she comes. So just keep some of those stuff in mind. They've really helped me, not only getting him to come to me, but also our relationship in general. Look at him, he wants his buddies. And so, he's a goober, aren't you? Alright, well thank you so much for watching our video. Why don't you like and subscribe if you like us, leave a comment, ask a question, and I hope you all have a great day.